Okay. Yes, I would like to recover my work, Ableton. Okay, we got I'm not sure. Gonna go. See that? Yeah, you guys can hear that. Oh, I suck at mixing, so it's only fair I'm gonna suck at leveling this stream too, bro. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's Monday morning. No reel today. I was gonna make one, but I was like, nah, I'd rather just work on the new pack for a bit. That's all. I'm trying to make this sound. I forgot a lot of the theory, but they say it's like riding a bike. It will come back, so. Bam, 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 bam. Just the goal. So, bam, 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 bam. It's a 1/4 trig, so that we get 174. I think it's like rate, speed that it's playing at. Okay. I don't, the tone of that. Copy A to be here. The saw. Can you guys hear the crying baby in the back? I'm just curious. It's making me very unsettled. I'm like, shut the baby up. Shut the baby up. Just FM from B. Let's try that. Might be like a 7th, right? Harmonics. Yeah, somewhere on there. Sounds like it. How are you, Rafael? I think it's a lead, so I can get away with moving some low end. Oh, nice. Fuck, that sounds good. It does do that. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to rework it. Know how to do that. But yeah, what's your in and out take? Like, what do you usually get? I usually get protein style, double, triple, and also animal style, I think, when I go to in and out, and then maybe fries and Diet Coke. Let's see, pitch envelope 3 to the master tune. It's going to come down from the top. Just nailing all that in. A little too much. And let's see. I want it to go from 16th to 1/8 for the majiggy. So then matrix shows us all our modulations, right? I'm gonna move that somewhere here. We're gonna go with a square modulation because it needs to be an instant change after a certain amount of time, which we decide with the speed, which is the rate. That's too much. Happy accidents. It's the other way around. Yeah, there we go. So that's square. Up and then boom. And then envelope so it doesn't keep looping. And like that, you get that. So now, that's like the basis of it, right? With this sound descent, it's always like, it's just like problem solving to get the tone right. But we get close to it. For me, it's just like getting super close. Because I already have a pretty dope sound. Sub -3. I feel like once you use FM, the low end is flawed from the get-go. Direct out. Let's see, we might have to allow the sign in. sounds higher pitched too. And a lot more dirtier, so let's do that. Let's try some distortion. And then direct out this up. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to use another bass to go with it, but I think we can get away with. If I wanted to like make it so that it's like the song, then I would just need another LFO doing this here. Hitting like the 1/8 beat. Dun, 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 dun. It sounds maybe like that. Reverb. Low cut. Cuts the low end out of the reverb. Sometimes low end reverb's fine, but no. Okay, that's cool. Stress, no. We got a lot of options there, so let's start adding some mods just to kind of like manifest the finished preset. Don't want to overthink it too much. Of course, doing mod 1, I think. Right? What am I doing here? Oh yeah, that's macro 1. This is just so that it moves there. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Haha. Plus 7ST allows us to put the intended. Make sure it's unipolar. That's too high up. Let's lower this down real quick on the matrix. Yeah, if someone wanted that, let's move this down one more. I feel like we can do 2 oct. Well, yeah, sick. That's the sub. I wish we could rename like the LFOs to know what they're being routed instead of clicking. That way I know, okay, it's there. Serum 2, Steve, requesting some patch notes. I don't know. Let's try adding some chorus. I hired a sound designer who I thought was pretty good. He goes by Avil, and I gave him some references to remake sounds for me. And I learned a lot from them, a lot of sick techniques to use in my sound design. So I really give shout outs to that guy. He's on Fiverr too, by the way, if you guys ever need some remakes. He did ask if I was intending to resell presets, which got into the combo of hiring him for stuff. But, you know, the cool thing for me with him was just like I told him, like I learned a lot from reverse engineering, seeing how they program the patch. So one thing he taught me that I thought was very interesting was you have the level up pan, you get the chaos one, which is a weird form of modulation. I don't know how to explain it. I guess hectic, random, and you get this noise on the sides like this. That's just very crazy sounding, especially at a high value. And then you use this filter to EQ it in a sense, with like a high pass or a band pass. It's whatever you decide. And you get this like crispy sound on the top end of it. And then he does it better, but yeah. Mono legato, of course. We don't want to have the producer play multiple notes with this. This is 7th up. Yeah, I did see Chris like using the presets. I didn't watch the whole stream. I don't like. I'll watch it here and there. It's just I don't know. I'd rather be making sounds or music than watching someone else do it. But I did see it. I did hear for some people as well. I don't know if he made something good with them or not, but I'm very happy he has them in his catalog. I also think Sam Smyers posted a story that he ran into Chris at the supermarket, and the talks came about his presets, and then Chris was also give him a little shout out. So I thought it was pretty cool of Chris to do for the sound designers. We're gonna add this noise here like this. Let's pull this down more. Textured noise. What's up? Let's see. I could also add a sync in here. This up. And let's be a little bit more like precise with our reverb, right? The sound's very mono. We're gonna increase the width to put it more on the sides. Sick. From there, right? Like the sound's kind of like decent. I'm gonna probably activate some mods for people to play with, right? Because it's a cool sound, but now let's make it more unique for people. So alpha 4 goes, we're going to route that to mod 3 for people if they want to use it, right? Extra modulations. And slow it down a bit. And this, maybe a little bit. It's kind of... And then sometimes I don't know what I want, so I support sound designers. I'll save their LFO shapes and use them whenever I find they're very like interesting sounding. Something you should do, man. When you pay for presets, you're also paying for yeah, because then if you do that, right, another idea might be this comes down, and then we add that here. And that creates more like interesting stuff. Never know what people are going to want. We can add a mod to that. It's a little too fast in the beginning. So this is where it gets hard, like trying to negate like something. I think I know how to do it though. No, I guess you would just, no, you can't add it. What the fuck? Shit. I guess you would just make this go faster. And that's how you negate it. And usually with these kind of sounds, there's a lot of like these phasers. Essentially this, I'm just trying to be funny. You call it the dick sucking effect. I'm trying to find the dick sucking tone in there. Maybe that's not that. I guess we would use another filter for that here to get access to those dick sucking filters. Sorry guys, I know. Fucking hell. This low pass frequency filters out the notches that a phaser does. So we can use it as well for modulating if you ever want to, but I don't think for this I need it. Oh yeah, like a sipper. I'm just looking for like a you know, like the sweet spot. Let's try this. I'll add a mod to that LFO. Again, I know it might look intimidating with these LFOs to add and stuff, but all you gotta really think about them is always just you're a billionaire and you're hiring servants to move knobs for you. That's a good way of thinking. You see, it's all in the head. You know, if you're modulating knobs, and I'll put it on the wrong one. Yeah, you're already a millionaire in Serum, bro. You got all these workers. Anyways, I don't know if I'm funny. It's all good. I'm just trying to have a good time. Slow it down a bit. Yeah, wasn't I doing this? Oh, yeah, no. It's finding that pocket. Yeah, it's just sauce, but it's FMing from saw like this guy. So and you got this. These are just like the nerdy modulations. That's how I would call them. Boy, I'm just trying to get like the right, you know, kind of combination. I hear it in there, the little crackles and shit. Maybe it's like when someone eats, right? It's like open, close, open, close. So nah, it's kind of not it. Let's see. Somewhere in there. Just a a little too much. I think it's a reverb. That's what a lot of sound design is, by the way. It's just, you know what phasers are, flangers are, all of that. It's just trying stuff. They got teddy bear. I'm also gonna add a mod to this guy because I don't like the pitch down all the time. So let's do that real quick. Envelope 3, route it to master tune. This is where you see all your modulations. And just do that. There we go. Okay, and then no. Maybe it needs to be a combination of 2 phasers. That could also work. Let's try another phaser. I'm not finding it. Maybe the dick sucking effect can't be done on this. I heard it in my head. Let's try something else. Teeth chatters. Pitch effect. It's cool, isn't it? I feel like someone could do something with it. OTT, fuck it. I usually don't like using it, but hola. Sorry guys. Now let's increase this. That's cool, and then we're adding some width to it as well. Reverb, cool. And then I feel like maybe slowing it down might be a good call too. Here, like just a bit. No, where is that muffa? Maybe it's this. No, that's the bass. This is the guy. It's sounding weird, and that's what we want. I know one more thing that can make it sound even weirder, which is delay. But I think we're okay here and shit. Yeah, that's sick. There you go. That's funny. And let's add one more mod here just to show off, all right? And then slow that shit down a bit. Cool. And then let's turn it all off. Pitch effect up. Sick. And then 7th up. That's where we want it. And then I feel like we're missing some detunement, but I'm happy with it. It's not. It doesn't have to be exact. I do have a mod wheel, right? What can we do with the mod on this thing? I guess you would control the speed of this guy. Maybe down. Let's see what happens. Sure. Just to speed. It's a cool one. I've seen some of the stuff out there. Like Teddy Killers is also a really good sound designer in drum and bass. They do some crazy shit. I can do it too. You know, I'm just saying. I had some of my weird ass shits in the previous packs. But yeah, like that's how I know. I'm like, yeah, this guy's sick. Because you hear phasers, flangers. They use them creatively. You know, like out of the norm, which I think is really like sick. I misspelled mod wheel here. I think I need to go back to English 101. Let's just say inspired by canine, a dog, isn't it? All right, that's one patch. I do want to make a lead though. This is supposed to be a lead, but it seems like this goddamn pack's gonna be all bass lines, bro. What is this fucking canine? What do we call this patch? Dog eats dog. Oh no! Damn it! Hold up. Uh-oh, that's not good. Come on, really? Don't do me like that. Okay. Yay. Okay, it works. Canine. Perro. Yeah, I think perro's sick. Damn. Perro. Like dog, you know, like, but it's like, hey, perro, ¿cómo estás, man? What's up, Charles? Georgie Bar, what's up? It's Tita Lau. What do you mean it's Tita Lau? Dick Suckington, yes. Aguila, hey, dude. Zach, hey, what's up, man? Javis never told us, oh, I get the double nothing out of the ordinary. I got you last pack. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. It's a fun pack. I've been using it as well. I have fun with it. I haven't made anything where like I turn it into a full song though, but I'm having fun with it. It's just like, you know, like I'm not a DJ, so a lot of times I'll make music. I'm like, man, this is DJ music. It's not for me. I need something like with a main idea that can stream decently, you know? So I'm always looking for that idea, and yeah, man, you know, but it's a struggle. We need more vocals. That's what it is. Okay, let's find another concept. Now, usually when I remake a preset or get inspired by one, I'll get the basis down of it. I don't like to hear it again because then my mind starts to get busy, like, oh, what the fuck, this and that. So I'm just gonna zoom forward a bit. I do have to make reasons, but I need leads, bro. I think those are leads. Yeah, those are leads, right? Right, that's a lead, I feel. That's always a vibe, isn't it? I forget how I made those leads. I do need like a refresher from the first pack. I have a couple like that just to kind of get an idea of how I did it. It's a -3, so okay. FM. Still -3. Yeah, still deep there. Man, these are sick. Ah, there you go. -3, -2. Sign distorted. And then no FM, it looks like. Just a lot of this. Yeah, and distortion. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it gives me an idea. So it almost sounds like... do I have mixing key? Will it work if I do it? Listen. Dude. Oh. It almost... Let's add this to the mod real quick. Some of the stats we were making in the last stream. I don't remember. If it is, they sound sick. But no, last time we were making some headache stuff. There was this young guy that wanted to learn how to make something. We took the request. Got close, not exact, but it was sick. Okay, so F3. I always try this first. Right, -3 on the sign. Distortion. And then this comes down to diode. Need a refresh. It might be a 7th. Or FM from to sine. Sounds too. Let me try right now. So switch to sine. Certain tone to up. Let's see. Move. Try a 7. Oh yeah, the foghorns. Yeah, those are crazy. Is this step in the right direction? I wonder. That's phasing a bit, isn't it? That's just me turning down the width too, by the way, so it's not wide. Because if you do that, it's wide. Oh. So if I mono here, I can make it mono, but I don't know if that's doing us any good. So, uh-oh, lost a nice saw sound. Would be a chorus. We need that like detuned saw vibe to it. Might be saw to saw. Let's get rid of this for now. Man, that's a cool sound, but oh, there we go. Okay. I feel like with a saw we can definitely get more like detunement. Is that the right ball? Let's try this as well. Because it sounds like it's like opening and closing. Yeah, sure attack is this. Play it down there. That's the only thing. Please share, guys. Nah, it's all good, man. Let's leave it like this, bro. I don't want to reveal everything to everyone, bro. That's all cool. How do we get that? I'm like, and what's the key of it? Okay, see. And okay. Well, I feel like we're missing something there, but let's record that in real quick. Not doing like anything when you're doing live stuff, like on stream, like making music live or sound design. It's always you put yourself in a vulnerable place. That's what I would say. It's a hard thing. Oh, God. Damn it. Sorry, see, you see, and you guys do too for the ears. Oh, shit. Now you put yourself in a vulnerable place. So I'm always like, fuck. When I get more viewers, it's like, you're like, oh, I got to show off and shit. So with chill, with lower viewers, I'm like, okay, just working. Normal day in the office. All right, let's record that in real quick just to see if we can get any more clues. Maybe. You're very kind. The reason we do that is just to look at it through a spectrum. Through the crowd, maybe there'll be some like frequencies that will stand out and shit. We can see where it's meaty, etc. And that sometimes gives some clues. I'm at work listening on the left ear only though. I think Unison's on hopefully on headphones then. Yeah, you can see 495. It's definitely in C. You hear the people in the little thing. All right, let's see, and then what BPM is that in? Slurped, so. Holy shit, that's 170. What is it? What the hell is 178, bro? Is it? Yeah, it's 178. Is it that fast already, bro? Oh, you guys are at work? Damn, that's crazy. I'm like, okay. Let's see. So now I can look at my sound through span and see where I'm at with it and get on the right. See, because I'm here. Yeah, so it's just getting a lower tone. So I'm in C3 right now, so I think this goes up. Let's give it another reverb. Fuck me. Has it been 9 years, dude? No, we're at 0, so that's good. He has this upper tone though, like that's the part where I'm trying to get. Okay, C sharp. Okay. Maybe it's just more distortion is needed. Tack. Let's add a sub in there as well. Yeah. And don't lose the high end. Hearing the crowd, wow. Let's try the ASIM. Oh shit. Let's get my span up on the ballpark. Yeah, so that should be it. We're hitting the same markers too. Like you can see the peaks and stuff. Yeah, so what am I missing with it? Maybe just some flange or some shit. Pre-delay. Just put some bit of that. Mayo pre. This is what we would call pre-driving the filter, so that creates more tone, changes the thing on it. Thanks, man. I'm sometimes like that's why I hate bringing in sometimes the reference, because I'll get close to it, but close is not enough. You know what I mean? Even when I'm doing like a mix down for one of my songs, I'll get close to the references, but it's not almost there. So I'm like, you know, I'll get all like, oh, it has to be perfect and shit. But yeah, you're right. Thank you for keeping me in check on that. We're gonna just fine tune this a bit and call it a day on it. A reverb filter, sure, man. I'll do it. I'll add it, bro. I have a new song for where the bass is actually silent one, because it's like that Brazilian stuff, and I love it. I'm sampling the vocal out of this song. And hopefully I can finish it and get it out, because I really like that song. It's sampling this vocal from Meet the Frownies. I mean, you guys know it. You know, I smoke weed with you. Kind of want to show it to people now. I'm like, shit. All the funny saying, yeah, man. It's just I'm 32. I was like 21 or 22 back then. It's been a minute, so I've been getting a little older, dressing a little different. You know, that's all. I still fuck around like that, but I'm not screaming into the mic. I'm not, you know, I do have a little bit of control on the filter a bit, because I've gotten some people that I do sessions with that are usually older, and they're like, yeah, you know, it took me a while to like you, but I like you. I was like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? But I love it, man. I love it, dog. It's happened more than once. That's fat. Okay. Let's slow that. Fuck me. Okay, let's add some mods for the shape of stuff, so we can mod this. Let's make it a little fatter for people. like that. Send some feedback. Hi. Nah, I mean, I still don't. I go a better way about it, I feel. Because, you know, like, so I have Evil Sounds, which is like it's my business. It's small business, but, you know, I have 3 kids now. And my parents are also immigrants from Mexico. So they finally got their papers, thank God. But, you know, I have to take care of them by law. So I'm taking care of my parents, my mom, 3 kids, my wife. So, you know, I do have to make the income go up a bit with Evil Sounds, which I have, you know, but with that, I've had to kind of just rework the way I still want to be myself because that's the way I am, but I just have to go a better way about it, you know, like instead of saying, man, this fucking sucks, maybe give a few compliments and then give the proper feedback. Or, you know, man, I remember when I used to suck this way, you know, it took me like 5 years to get my shit together. And to this day, I still fucking suck, you know? So instead of, you know, like just saying the song sucks, I kind of also say I used to suck, right? So it's kind of like you're not alone, etc. So I've been reading books on stuff like that. So it's I'm still the same. It's just a different way of approaching it, you know, like, so that way people don't get like, man, fuck this guy, blah, blah, you know, like too butthurt, even though they will already. You know, I feel a lot of people haven't experienced criticism on their music, which is something that's really close, deep and close to them, to some, right? And yeah, like going about it like that. Maybe I pushed away too many customers, you know? So yeah, just kind of have a little bit of a filter, go a better way about it, you know? But I do still say if a song sucks, I like, bro, like, I swear, it's hard to hold. Like, you know, sometimes you feel like laughing, and I get it, you're not supposed to, it's fucked up. But some songs you're just like, what the fuck is going on? You know? So fuck it, man. Fuck it. Okay, we added the reverb filter. I appreciate the input on that. It's good. For the viewers. Hey, I like the idea of something like that. Where do you usually put your reverb filter at? So like, let's see. So resonance down. But mod on resonance. Let's try it. If there's a way to have that layered in the sound, I think that's pretty cool. Maybe it's just more of a having it a parallel 50-50. Yeah. Or do you run the mix all the way up? Yeah, change is always important, man. Gotta be better, I guess. We're getting old. Oh. Yeah. I like that. No worries. That was a really good input. I feel like if we do that, now this has to open it. So before filter, you get more distortion. After, you get that really neat kind of So I think I'm going to have it like that. Some delay? Sure. Let's do some fucking delay on it. What kind of delay are you thinking? Because usually, you know, if I were to do it on this sound, I would probably go time-based and do more of a tight effect, which I learned from the rhythm guys. I don't know if rhythm is still going strong, but... And then I think they modulate something. I forget what, though. And then I think you modulate this. Oh yeah, let's mod the thing because now we're losing that grittiness we had before with this. No, I haven't made presets for Ableton. It's in my head because my wife's like, you have to teach beginners more. They're gonna support you more. You know, you teach them the ways and they'll like stick with you. So I'm like, yeah. And then Serum can definitely be like a too big of a purchase, right? So I've been thinking about making Serum, Ableton stuff. It's just, I hate having to put effects and stuff. I think I just have to set up a template to do it, right? And then just have it like Serum, but here, and then just like have everything kind of turn on and off. Like, anyways, don't talk. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my initial thought with it. Yeah, of course. I always teach this stuff. I don't think I've ever gate kept anything other than use short kicks. But even then, I teach people that now, and they look at me like I'm fucking stupid. But I mean, every student I have, that it's kind of like, you know, I would touring and like mid-tier DJ. I hate talking that way, but I usually tell them short kicks. They don't fucking listen. Some of them. It's usually the South Americans fuckers. They'll come around to them short ass kicks. What I'm doing here. Oh yeah. So that's my macro 3, I think. Yeah. Friends show me that faceplant plugin that sounds. Oh yeah, faceplant's good, man. Faceplant is really good. I wonder if you put it here. Nah, that's not it. Can you mod that as well? Sick. Okay. Now this, I haven't even modded. God damn it, man. I suck. Hold up. Dumb. Allstars. It's supposed to go with the rep filter, right? So that's macro 2. And then the shape. One more here. I feel like this could be longer. Whoa! And then detunement. Yep, like that. Oh my god, go. And is there any way to push harder? No, TT, fuck that. We lose the warmth in the sound. I haven't EQ'd yet. I think it's fair to EQ. You ever think of making a series of different genres, going in depth, like with minimal tech? Well, here's the thing, right? So I can make all those genres, I think, like at a decent, but not at an expert. You know what I mean? Like I can teach someone to get into them. I feel like if you've been producing for a while, you can, because it's literally just reverse engineering, reverse producing what the person did. But doing it from scratch, like how do you generate the ideas, the creative, all that, that's where it gets a little harder. As for instance, right, like if I do a Chris Stussy tutorial, I'll be like, oh, you know, you need drums here, like this, program this is a basic part of it. Here's a bass that he likes to use a lot. Then we get to chords. Chris Stussy chords are insane. I am no expert in that shit. Like I'm learning chords and keys, how to play. But even then, it's like, how the fuck do you know like this and this works well? Like, you know, I'm not there yet. So that's where I feel a little bit like I would be teaching more from a middle or intermediate or a bit above beginner level, you know? So that's just my head. I don't know why I feel like most people that are watching my stuff are like professionals. So yeah, that's the issue with it. I get a little like self-conscious on that, but yeah, maybe I should, you know. I think with bass, if I were making bass lines, yeah, that's easy stuff, sound design. But when it's more of the writing of the stuff, that's where it gets a little harder. And also finding the samples, dude. I'm like, fuck. Okay, what was this? Oh yeah, detunement. Dude, the detunement's insane when you do that. Holy shit. I wonder if you had this. And then, yeah, it's cool. Why the fuck would I do that? Yeah. Mod wheel equals speed. Get some good shit in there. Hard stock kick should be easy to make. Nah, it depends, bro. I usually try to make videos on stuff that I'm excited about. Like the hardstyle stuff is because I was like practicing and I thought it sounded pretty good. So I decided to make a video on it. It's just the way I go about it. I just try to make stuff where I feel people can benefit a lot from it. BA. I don't know what the name of that song is. Oh yeah, it's a lead too. Let's do that. Yep, lead. All right, and I didn't even EQ it. My bad. See, this is why like sometimes I'll read the chat. I love talking with you guys, but I'm always like I need to be better at like doing both. So just want to EQ somewhere where it's gonna accentuate. Let's avoid the highs, even though the highs is good because people love the OTT sound. So if you ever want to mimic it, it's literally this. Like, I don't like that. So we just want to find somewhere like warm. It seems the highs is where you accentuate the sound. So let's do it in a dynamic way. And let's use a high shelf with a smooth slope. Sick. And then let's save that. Lead. Pitbull. Oh yeah, and then here I use silent 1 for this. Check it out real quick. I'm gonna save this. Just call it DNB. Oh no, we don't want to put it there. Let's put it here real quick. DNB. Sorry, I just want to show people. I started off as a producer. I still am a producer, like heavy. It's just you guys like I can't show stuff that I've made like that, you know. It's always like fuck, you know. It's like it's the artist. It's always for the artist. You produce for the artist, they get the glory, man. Especially in dance, bro, because they're supposed to be DJs and producers. But this is the idea. Check it real quick. This is the sample. No one steal it, please. And if you do want to use it, give me time to release it, bro. But yeah, I use silent 1. Check it. Because someone asked 5 things to change about silent. I don't know. I really like silent because you can have 2 layers, part A, part B, right? And you can design like the patch to have like it's like a Prophet. Like the Prophet has 2 parts to it. So love that. I would say the crazy effects filters. What else? More distortion, change of phasers. But I don't know, man. Silent 1 is fucking good. Like really good. So I love, like I went with this because I was referencing this Vintage Culture track, which I like the concept of it. I just didn't like how it sounded. I think it can sound so much better. So sampled, and then this just fits so good. You'll see what I mean. Not sounding bad. I'm iffy on it, but yeah. These are like with silent 1, like to add like these cool effects, like mix B, the volume on it, you can use it. So I'm automate that. I learned that from the Prophet. So part B has like a super square detuned here. So if I solo it, and then part B has the main bass. So then for like little transitions and stuff, right? Like the thing that most people miss in their music, that just comes up in volume. So the kind of sound there, boom, boom, boom. And it goes here. This part's iffy, and then obviously Evil Sounds repping. But I do rework the presets that I made. So this is from Minimal Nights 2. I like the cocaine sound, but just with noise, you know? That. Iffy here. Working on this part still. It's gonna be something cool. Dude, once it's done, I'm like, yes, yes. So hopefully I get to keep this one. That's my goal with it. I don't have to sell that shit. All right, so let's go back to my DNB stuff. But yeah, Silent One is goated for that. For those bass lines, analog stuff. I like the part A, the part B. LFO, right? Like that would also be really cool to have like these kind of LFOs in it. If they were to make Silent 3, but who knows, man. Who knows? I like Silent. Whenever I just need stuff like that, where I can automate stuff and need those kind of basses, I go to Silent over Diva. I think Diva sounds good. I just hate the setup of it. You know, the way that you have to program stuff. It's a little backwards in my opinion. So Silent is always the analog goat for me. Nah, I didn't use Tune 3, bro. Do you use any plugins to reference like mastering? Yeah, of course, bro. I use wait up. I use reference a lot. This one. Like try Ultra Analog BA. Let's see. I'm curious. I've never heard of that. BA. It's on sale for $100. This thing. I mean, they have a nice picture, and it looks like it has a preset of like layout of Arturia stuff. Those effects knobs are giving me a little bit of an iffy vibe on it. 530 presets. So what is this based on? Ultra analog, powerful synth that is fast, easy, and remarkably versatile. 6 votes. So it just barely came out, or what? That's cool. Yeah, see, like that's the thing though. I hate like the thing with Silent. It has that setup with the knobs, with the faders. So I don't know. I prefer that setup. That's the thing. Watch. So this is what I mean. This is so much better than turning knobs for me. Like this, and it also sounds like you can really get tight with the envelopes versus when you go on Diva. It just feels like a constant battle of trying to get the bite on it. And I know in Diva you can switch the setup too, but I don't know. Maybe I just never too happy with the way it sounds. I'll check it out, bro. I'll hit him up. Wait, what the fuck did I do here? Evil Sounds. Yeah, but I've heard great things about Dune 3. Like I've just never bought it because it was I don't know, just more money. I already had stuff. Plus, I think if I were to buy something like Dune 3, it'd probably be Hive 2. Then I have Spire, which is really good, by the way, for techno. Like, it's a hidden gem for techno, especially the new modern, like Space 92, high-low shit. I have a student that, you know, I taught him Spire, and he's doing really good. Like, from what he tells me, he's working with some big techno artists right now, hoping he gets a collab out of it. they're playing a little, you know, weird. Especially I hear that a lot with my students whenever they work with big artists. They're always a bit weird about stuff. I just tell them, I'm like, bro, I think the guy's just like jealous that you know how to produce so fast, and like he wishes he was like you, but he don't take lessons with Sen, you know. But I'm kidding. Certain students just that I get or have it, you know, they have that it, like they just have that like mental like way of doing stuff to the point where they're better than me, bro. Like not in terms of sonics and you know that, but like in terms of ideas, like they'll make like 3-5 ideas in a fucking week, finish it off, and then that's when I come in and like, you know, oh well, this is sloppy, you have to fix this and that, and let's do this and that. They're really good, so I feel when bigger artists see that, they just want to work with them, you know. Like it's crazy. I've had it happen so many times already, so it's, you know, it's cool. Rave United. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. You could configure the settings of Silent in Ableton and use Shaper like the LFOs in Serum. You're talking about the LFO, right? This Majiggy. Just map it like that to the knobs. Yeah, I guess whenever I use synths, right? I'm more like, I don't want to get out of the synth. I like everything to be in its synth, you know? So that's why I say it that way. I hate doing this, like where it gets long, because I don't know, my brain just doesn't work that way. It has to be all like this for me. So that's why I kind of said that, but I agree. You can definitely do it with that. It's just more like, again, just want to stay one place. I mean, Shaper and its modulators, so you can draw the curve. Yeah. If you don't have studio monitors, it'll help having really good headphones rather than, these are the ones I recommend. Watch. Sorry about that. I am wearing shorts. Hold up. I bought these. Someone recommended them in a live stream once. They called the Oyo Audio ones. I got the new ones that just came out, and pretty much they're very neutral. They come with a plugin called USC2, really good, and yeah, I just like how you can change. Like I'll show you with this real quick. I need an affiliate link because I love these things, man. Like I use them here and there, like, you know, to get like references. But it comes with this, which what it does, let's say I play, we'll just play the reference from the last example, right? Sorry. So the way I use them is I'll be working in my studio, right? I have a track kind of done, the mix done, and I'm like, okay, now I want to get a different perspective on stuff. So I'll bring this up, put the headphones in, and then you have the studio emulation, which makes the headphones sounds like you're listening in whatever studio they modeled after this. And then I think if I click here somewhere, we can see the response you're getting. But from there, you have the car. You can solo like the low end, sides, mids. So then you hear like with the headphones, it sounds like you're hearing in a car. And again, they modeled it after a certain car, I feel. My favorite one is the club one. So like you get an idea of how it sounds at the club. You can model the low end. All right, so one of the things about club environments that and this is why, again, I tell my students, you know, I'm like, short kicks. Some of them listen, some of them don't, but I think they come around eventually. They'll come around eventually. Is because look, the low end in a club is just over pronounced and like elongated. So if you have a kick, doon, doon, it's gonna sound like bombs already from the get-go. So you definitely want to control that. But anyways, I love these headphones because it comes with that. And yeah, I mean, there's other options out there, but these are kind of like, I think they're like $600, somewhere around there. I think they're great. I love them. They sound boring as shit though when it's flat. I'll just tell you that much. Or the Harman sound boring. Like I hate the way my music sounds in it. But from there, I'll go to the club, car, and I promise it does wonders, man. So anyways, this is what I would recommend. 600. If you want to go speaker route, I definitely like you're spending. I would say at least to do it properly, at least $5,000 to $6,000. And by what I mean by that is the speakers, right? I have Adam A7Xs. They're about 1,400 new, used 700, and then the acoustic treatment to run the speakers properly, and that's not even perfect. Cost me a $3,000 to $4,000. I want to say more. I didn't count. I said fuck it. So yeah, man, that's how you would run speakers properly. I think most people shouldn't even run speakers in that environment of mixing and stuff. You know, like most people should mix on headphones, some good ones, open back if you can, because yeah, on speakers it's just a fucking mess, man. And then people put foam. I think, you know, put whatever you can, but most of the time, right, if you're gonna be like me, because you know, I've always wanted to get a studio space, and I had one in North Hollywood. The problem is I live like 30 minutes. It's like a long drive and all that shit. So I don't want to put up with that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to have the studio in my bedroom, in my house. So I'm always at home with the kids and stuff. But to do it properly, yeah, you want to work from home like that? Yeah, you need the acoustic treatment, man. To do it at that level, you know, where like the shit you make sounds good, etc. Like, and it translates well to the point where like DJs and producers are going to come back to you, no? Or you can get feedback on their stuff because you can hear what they can't. So I use the AudioQ website and get the response from my headphones and use it in a hybrid reverb in Ableton and a cat. Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Making your bad headphone good as fuck for free. And as for audio better than Audizi's, I don't know. Like I'm not an audiophile in that sense, so I can't answer that. But there's a lot of forums online that you can see they talk. Some people rave about these, and some people rave about Audizi's. This is definitely the more cost-effective approach that I feel you should try out, because I think you have like 30 to 60 days. Don't quote me on that. Just go on their website and look to try them out. And if you don't like them, you can return them. So just check it out. I think it's worth a shot again. But that's what I would say, man. The new Neumann kilohertz 120s have built-in room treatment. I gotta check those out. I think the main debate about that, right, is like, for instance, like I have my room treater, right, but I still have to run this calibration. So in my room, you can see it's fairly somewhat flat. It's not too bad, but once you get to the mid-low area, it's overpronounced. So what SonarWorks ID does is it uses EQ to boost down on these points here, increase here, dun. So the problem though is it fixes frequency issues, but it doesn't fix reflections. If the Neumanns do that, fucking shit, that's brujeria, man. That's like witchcraft. But if they do that, then sick. But even if you have the speakers, right, like if it cannot treat the reflections in the room, then it's already bad. So I think they're again, I don't know shit about it. I'm just giving my opinion on something that I just heard. I feel they would be good for a treated room to fix the imperfections similar to this, but not if the room's not treated at all. How are you going to fix reflection points, standing frequencies in the room? And anytime you do crazy like EQ changes, right? Even you get like phase shifts that occur. Serum shows you when you use a cutoff. If you've ever used like a cutoff filter, moved it, and you distort heavily, you'll hear that there's like almost like a change in pitch that occurs as you go from the left to the right. That's because of the phase shifts that are occurring because of the cuts. So it's you know, it's up to you on that. Reflection power attribute to treat in comparison. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, let's continue. So just gonna keep going. We have 2 sounds. We need more. Where did my references go? Real quick. Check that synth out. Music publishing explained. Someone asked if I've ever ghost produced to like a song that's big. Can't really say. Out of respect, I want more money. Okay, let's see. K9 DNB Allstars 3 months ago. Get some. More sound. Wow, that's Fuck. It's weird too. That's so warm. And we can make a, yeah, fuck it. I got excited about it, right? I should take like a cop out. What I mean by I should take the cop out is there's a very simple sound in there to make that. There we go. I'm gonna make that. Nah, let's see. These fuckers. So is that in? Okay, cool. I feel that sound would be heavy. Man, the hard thing about this is just so many sounds being thrown, dude. I'm like, okay, are those mods or is that a separate preset? Okay. Let's see what key is that in. Maybe auto key can tell me. So it says it's in A. Yeah, E. I think it's E. So that would be like pitch changes. Sounds like samples from General Guy Bleh. Is that like a sound designer too? I don't know how the fuck I would do that. So those are always the hard ones. I know there's a pitch change that's occurring, so we can program that. Bam, bam. Just do wow, wow. Okay, and then go slower on there. Check. Make this big, baby. Need a big serum. Oh, the kick and snare? Yeah, that's crazy. You can tell, bro. Now you're scaring me, bro. Okay, so I think I have to go with like a growl preset, or sorry, wavetable. Well, for what genre? Because drum and bass, I don't know, man. Isn't it crazy though, right? When you mix your kick and bass to sound good, it's always way too much. Like, I have the same problem, bro. So that's why I use reference too, to kind of keep me in check. Thanks a lot. Hopefully I can make good music. Your sounds. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Solid pack is a good pack, man. You know, I put a lot of love into that fucking pack, bro. A lot of love. Let me just tell you. So I hope you enjoy it. It's really good. Thank you. One. Sounds very distorted. Maybe Stereo Square. Fuck. Yeah, that's too much. How do we get that diode? And it feels like this wouldn't be so too like. Might be a toughie. Maybe that, yeah. Yeah. Got a side in there. Very detuned. Thanks, man. Let's put this, remove it. One. Yeah, it's like usually when I make like those kind of sounds, I would do like these EQ notches and shit, but it just sounds so fucking distorted. Like it doesn't feel like it's gonna need that. But let's try it. Never say never. Puto. Maybe too much like resonance on the top part. Distort, then EQ out the trash. Thanks. Why are you telling me to EQ myself out, bro? Come on now. Trick. That's where you trick. I like the sound of this already. Do we have to go as distorted as he does? That's fine. This is where, as a sound designer, I'm like, this sounds warm. But anyways, let's continue. Bright white. I only use the noise because I feel like it sounds very kind of noisy and stuff. Did I buy the penis? No, I didn't buy the penis cactus. I was like, yeah, because it sounds so blobby. Is that right? Is that good? It's just, I get it, you know? It's the reference. But this sounds like more dynamic and you know, like you feel that versus the other ones like blob. Fuck. It sounds like this. And then you just EQ it. On the right. It's okay. It's around the ballpark. Here, right, if I want it, this is what I would do. And just push harder. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about that reference. This is sounding better than the reference. And it's okay for you guys to feel that way too when you're working on your music, okay? So, puta verga. We good here, man. There's no one tell K9. I don't want to get into a beef, you know? Or like a penis cactus. How do you say it? A penis cactus standoff. And I'm not. Wait up. Let me show them our photos just so they know. Because I ain't fucking around, bro. There's actually a cactus. So, yeah, this one. Holy fuck, they want $38 for that shit? They're fucking stupid. I know where to find that shit for $5. Maybe we should buy it and just resell it on Etsy or wherever the hell this is. But this is the way it looked. Damn, look at that name, bro. Trichocereus Bridges 2 Monstros. It's like a black penis, bro. Holy shit. Yep. Yeah. So I have an Instagram, right? I have my Evil Sounds page, which is business, and then I have SemWorld, which is more of my fuck around music, whatever thing. And yeah, you know, I have my backyard, which we're trying to make look nice. 2 sections in the house. We have 2 backyards. They're connected, but they're separated by like this ghetto shed and like the old shed. Try to make that ghetto shit look nice. So I love planting succulents and shit like this. Yeah, and then we stumbled upon this like this cactus at the nursery last time, and it was funny because it literally does look like Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with me? Poor ladybug doesn't know, and it does have this look. I'm not even lying. That's how it looks, bro. That's wild, dude. That's wild. Nah, bro, it's not 2 backyards. It's like just a big L shape, but then there's like a shed that blocks this yard to that yard. Not to imagine, bro. Okay. You guys tell me, is that fat enough? Because I don't want to cut too much. I feel that's it. Where do you guys like it? You know what? I'll just do this. Right? I feel like I have to clean it up though. That's more high end, I feel. Oh, I know how to do that. Pose pre boost. Man, it's so finicky, isn't it? No! Don't you say those words in this chat. I will never use OTT, bro. I will never use OTT. Fuck OTT, dog. Didn't you hear Fox Stevenson, bro? Guy went to the psych ward. No. Yeah, that's cool. I know. OTT is fine. That's sick, dude. Let's do the delay. Oh, wait, no. That, right? And then I want to copy this here. And then whatever the fuck this is routed, this needs to be routed A. Okay. And then we're going to speed it up. I know. Last sound. Okay, give me a sec. Let me just finish this penis cactus sound. And then we'll do this. What? Fuck you. I think it does that. It still doesn't sound like Evil Sounds worthy, so give me a sec. Feels like we gotta clean some shit up. I guess high shelf it, F it, right? Okay, not bad. Let's see the span on it real quick. Yeah, I mean, usually in drum and bass, this, I don't know, man. Maybe we gotta change that, you know, like. Fuck it. Let's not overthink that. Okay, we good. And then we have the OTT fucked up sound there, so we'll just leave that. Oxford Inflator. They need to add it to this, don't they? Oh shit. Okay, let's do that. Wait. I like how it sounds when it does this. Somewhere there. Fuck it. Okay. I feel like the rest can be the producer, right? Like just using a basic EQ. So now let's get some mods in. My wife was knocking on my door like, you gotta come fucking eat. And I'm like, okay. So I told you guys, I hired a sound designer from Fiverr. He had some good sounds on his resume. He taught me a lot of things, like 3 things. And it was this trick with the chaos on this pan, move up, boom, boom. And I feel like we have to, yeah, there we go. So you get that side crackle. So we're going to add that as a mod. Dude, the crazy thing is we still have that filter calling for us. Like that damn escort. When you leave the club at night, you know, those pretty girls up by the bar, just standing there by themselves. I call them the escorts. They, you know, they're always like, you approach them and shit, and then they'll tell you how much, like, you know, eventually the convo goes out when you're like, fuck! this shit. Oh man. All that. Let's call this crispy beard. And then I feel like we can still clean up the middle more, but I'm just gonna leave it as is. And then we have some choruses. You guys know I love my chorus modulations. I think chorus is very underappreciated, so we're gonna do that. Lower this. Nah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully something good. Yeah, and then just as an envelope. No, I wanted to come back down. Yeah, dude. It's a bust, dude. Right? Dude, fuck, I'm 32. What am I doing with my shit? Okay. Got the chorus. Yep. Some saturation at the end. Bro, I'm already distorting the shit out of it. But I got you. You ever watch the movie Holes? I can fix that. There we go, bro. Tough crowd, but it makes you better. That's for sure. All right, cool. So we got that. We can, so back when I was making Allstars Volume 2 or 1, I was playing The Last of Us, the game, you know, and there was a couple I called Ellie's Demise, and then like, you know, Dina, and then Dina kills that guy. And so anyways, point being, I did something with this, which I thought, yeah, something cool like that. A little queen, yeah, a little queen. What? Yeah, a little queen. I'll just call it little queen, bro. Nah. Oh, I like that envelope. And then you can do some freaky stuff with it, I feel. Patreon and evilsounds.com. There's a tutoring section in evilsounds.com. All right, let's just do that. Let's not overthink it. And finally, this filter. What would you guys add here? I know Pistoletto Bob makes some clipped ass shit. Apple clipping over here, clipping fucking foreskins and shit. You know what I mean? What would you put as your filter, Bob? A comb filter? All right, Bob. Let's try a comb filter. Holy shit. What the fuck? Now it sounds like you. That's your secret. Holy, nah, it's the drive. Is it even doing anything? What the fuck? Oh. Omnisphere is sick. I haven't used it. It's just too big and too expensive. You know what I mean? It's too big, too expensive. I heard it's like 500 gigabytes or some shit, no? And then it's expensive. But the guy that created Omnisphere, Spectrasonics, right? The company is created by a legend in the sound design community. He did a lot of the presets for Roland, for like all the iconic synths. He contributed, from what I read. And then he went on to leave and start Spectrasonics, created Trillion, Omnisphere, and yeah, so guy's a legend. Hopefully one day I'll have a legacy like that where I'm gonna create something like Omnisphere, but I'm probably gonna call it Fat Ass Sounds or something, you know, something like unforgettable, you know. R2R. Yeah, I'm gonna call it R2R, or what's the other one? There's a couple of pirating groups out there. But yeah, I think Omnisphere is more of a preset. You know, it's more of like you know, you pick and you pick stuff. Yeah, Team Air. Which team got Avicii into trouble when he was on Silent? It's R2R, Team Air. There's a few others. I just haven't kept up with the pirating groups since like 2013. Like, it's been a minute. Team Mora. Serum is like, yeah, that's the crazy thing, right? Steve Duda is like baby, man. It's crazy. Ever since I got Facebook, I use that for pretty much. That's good. I personally don't like the workflow in it. That's why I don't use it, and I don't make like music, heavy sound design music like that on the daily. I think everything I would need with Serum is there. Plus, you know, I'm always looking at a screen, so I'd rather just work on these guys over here. I'm trying to get another synth over there. It's either a Moog 1 or a Waldorf MK2, but it has to be a synth where there's no menu diving, bro. I look at the fucking screen the whole day already. Just want something to mess with, you know? Please support the company. What? Yeah. They're getting torn in it, bro. Samro comes out with his legacy synth, so he will be remembered. And yeah, and then it's like support TMR2R. Not send DFX. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I work really hard on them, as you can tell. You know, like a lot of thought goes into them and to the mods. Make sure you're playing with them, but I appreciate it. I do want to say this. I have a newsletter now on Evil Sounds where I'm like sending out updates and also tips or little things that have helped me throughout the way. I sent out my first one last week and I got a response from some guy named Kevin Farrell. He was like, bullshit. And then I sent him a nice letter. And I want to read that letter to you guys so that you guys understand why I do what I do. Hold up. It's where's that letter at? Where the fucking there? I'm just gonna look up Kevin Farrell, motherfucker. Maybe I just have to fuck, dude. It's like a lot of people have been subscribing, so I fucked up and I put it so it notifies me every single time someone subscribes, and I'm like, ah, shit. Good thing my wife has to deal with all this shit. Damn. Where is that for? I'm not showing it to you guys, obviously, for privacy reasons, but where the fuck is that from? I also didn't use AI to write it, which is I use Grammarly to correct my grammar, but I didn't use no AI, you know? So there's that. Because I use AI for my descriptions on Instagram and stuff. You know, I'll like talk to it and like say, hey, write me a majiggies, you know, like an Instagram description for a reel I made on how to make drum and bass sounds. They have to use this and that, segmented in a way. And the more I do it, the more stupid I feel like I'm getting. You know? I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but it's definitely crazy. Man, where the hell is that for? Kevin for... Oh, there he is. I said, BP, thank you so much for reaching out. Oh, wait, no, what the fuck? I didn't say that. So that's another one. Man, where'd it go? Don't tell me. No. Oh, I can't find it. Pretty much I just said I usually don't bullshit too much with like the tips and like advice I give, because I mean, if you think about it as a sound designer, if the people that you are making sounds for become successful using your sounds and your teachings, you have a customer for life, right? So for me, when I make a sound, I'm really thinking, how can I make the sound its best for someone to use and execute properly with it or help bring the ideas? Because then if that person releases a song and let's say it does well, right, and then they decide to make more, then they're going to support because the sounds are just that good for them to make dope music with. If an artist blows up, right, like James Hype's a good example, right, and he uses my stuff, and he will feel indebted towards me because of the sounds, right? Like he loves them. So he always comes back and uses them. As he does that and he gets bigger and he shows it, other people come with it as well, right? So for me, it's always beneficial to help the producer community out as much as I can, because it allows for that to happen organically. Word of mouth, just organic growth, you know, like people using it without me having to pay them to use it, you know? So like I told him, you know, I always try to be as helpful as I can for that reason. But all he commented was bullshit. But you know, I decided to write it out. You know, I was like, hey, bro, you know, like it's good that you're questioning this. You know, you should always want to question. But I just want you to know where my head's at when I do these. You know, I'm trying to help you guys out. Yes, one, it reminds you guys that I still exist. too. I am trying to sell Soundbanks, obviously, because, you know, I need to eat and stuff. But at the end of the day, if you find success using these, right, then you will become a customer for life. So anyways, yeah, he's a yeah, but I went deep, bro. You know, I was like, I'm gonna write it like, you know, like all nice and stuff. Kill him with kindness, as Selena Gomez says, without the crying though. Without the crying, you know. If you know, you know. So yeah, I was like, okay, cool. But I'm doing them every week now. I'm trying to do it every week. I know I need to do it every week. It's just sometimes I get caught up in this, you know, like doing these kind of sounds. Okay, Pistolero Bob, I need to know. What would you do with the comb? Just like this, or more so your brain optimizes itself for things it doesn't use, like anything if you stop practicing. Yeah, I agree with you, man. That's the part that's like, it's so good at it, you know? So, but I do find that I'm losing the ability to come up with stuff as I write. So AI is definitely helping there to get the reels descriptions done faster and look nicer. But also the way I speak to it, I'm like, yo, chat, and Pistolero Bob, what would you do here? Please tell me. I'm like, yo, chat, can you please help me write an Instagram description? I made this sound using LFOs on an oscillator A and B with a bit of a fem noise, bright white, and sub. I want you to write to the producers that need to modulate the level and add like a chorus. You see how I'm saying that instead of thinking about how I'm going to write it and how I'm going to say it properly. How am I going to explain it step by step? So I kind of just throw everything at chat and it does it for you. So then I feel like you will just kind of get used to rambling instead of saying what you have to say. In this case, it sounds like shit. Haha, maybe try some of the other comb filters. Oh, okay. I thought it sounded fine, man. I thought it was a good suggestion, but okay, let's see. I'm just trying to like add a bit of your flavor in here. Let's try it. This one makes it warmer, right? It's pretty cool. That's cool. Oh, hold it. Play with the resonance, right? I'm assuming. And then probably get rid of all the reverb too. It's just I get nervous. And when I get nervous, I put reverb. So I'm sorry for that. And the cutoff. Crazy, man. It's gonna too much movement, no? Holy fucking. Oh, sorry. Excuse my language. One half. Okay, and then here, I'm assuming. There we go. Yeah, that's sick. That comb is sick. There we go. Boom. And then one more for speed, because you slow down the sound. You get that. You get the fog stuff. All right, cool. I don't know what this is inspired by. No, yeah, it's killer, man. Reverb is a killer. This is not inspired by Allstars set, but I guess I'll just put my wheel rate. And yeah, that's it. I don't know. It's K9 DNB Allstars set. That's where it's from. So it's this. It's fucking sick. Sounds like fucking guns going off. All right. Allstars Volume 2, PA. Matralleta. What's another gun? AK-47, M4. What else is in Call of Duty? I'm coming. I'm sorry. God damn it. I'm working and my wife's like, go come fucking eat. I'm like, I'm working, babe. I'm working, vieja. Like, they have no chill. Dang, let's use that Barrett 50 cal. Yeah, I used to like that. That's a cool name. Sick. Yeah, reverb, bro. Oh yeah, it fucking kills me, bro. It fucking kills me. Yeah, I'm gonna show this and I'm gonna go because, like I said, you know, I do these songs. Maybe they come out, maybe they don't, but I at least want to show it to you as a breathing human before I delete it. I don't know. This one I will release. I'm unhappy, but wait up. Wait up. I gotta show my beats. I know. I'm just showing them the Kafun. Reverb filter also. Yeah, dude. Do I swear, man? I'm just trying to show people my shitty music and yeah, but I'll show you why I'm talking about the reverb thing real quick, bro. You're paying, yeah, exactly, bro. They have no tienen respeto, bro. No tienen respeto. Estas viejas. My puta verga. I don't even know if this is gonna open. That's how much reverb it has, bro. The project's like, no, you're gonna make yourself look like a fool. Like, shit. Oh no, it's done. Okay, cool. Hold up, this one I think is kind of mastered. But yeah, this one, I don't know. I might have too much reverb, but I'll show you what I mean. So I'll give you an example, like these vocals, right? I always do this where I'll have this reverb here, the vocal reverb, like really high up because it sounds kind of dope. Where the fuck is the drop? Yeah, but that's the weird thing, you know. I like the way that sounds, right? But then I'll hear the references, which I don't have any for this, I feel. And then it's like, yeah, like they don't really use a lot of reverb. So I should leave it then. Check out this. So yeah. But here's the thing. I'll share this and then I gotta get going. Right? So this track was a pain in the ass for me to mix because so I had, okay, just to show you how detrimental reverb and delays can be. I have this. On the sides, right? So there was a point where I had the, where the fuck is that vocal at? The vocal getting like the ping pong delay like crazy. So then I was like, man, I want that to pop more and shit. And then I couldn't get it until I got rid of the reverb and delay being on the side. So with reverb and delay, you can control where you place it, right? So if you place it down the center versus like this, so then that allows that sound to just pop a lot more. Okay. No, I do it because this guy, you guys actually gave good feedback because this fucking snare has been like the death of me. This is why I'm gonna start using my own stuff only because I use this shit and it's like, this is what I have to do, watch. So I'll get rid of all of this and this is how this snare sounds, bro. Holy fuck, hold on, let's lower this. And then holy fucking snare, right? So EQ, a gate, right, controls when the snares, when it's allowed to come out based on volume. So we use the release to tighten it. Transient shaper, a fucking compressor, and then another. And then I'm hearing this going, now there sounds like there's a lot of reverb in this, and I don't know why. Could be this. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, there you go. And oh yeah, the reason I use MIDI, right, versus, you know, and then people debate about this all the time, and this is the way I teach it too, by the way, to people. The reason I use MIDI is because in the breaks of the song, I will sometimes automate the length of stuff. Like for instance here, the open hat gets tighter for this section. Because if I do this where it's long, that sounds wrong to me. To my ears, I don't like that. It feels like we're in a break. It's very emotional. So we make the drums shorter. Like just like that. So I like doing that, automating that a lot. I also teach it to people. Automate your stuff. Same thing with I think the clap here and there. But the other thing too is when you're mixing the song, a lot of the times the drums can be too long. So for instance, this fucking snare, like I had to do all of that just to get it to sound close to what I feel would work in the song. You shouldn't have to do this, by the way. I think I just picked the wrong snare. So obviously, you know, I do sound design samples for a living. You know, it's a big chunk of my income. So I know how to fix shit like that, because when I use my analog drum machine, sometimes they'll come out like that. And then I just use this stuff to shape the drum to fit the song or to fit what I think should work. So that's the difference between, let's say, if I make a deceiver pack versus a techno pack. Maybe in the deceiver pack, it's the same snare as the techno one, but just shaped and processed differently, right? So for this song, I had to process that to fit like that. You know, I was trying to go for like this lane 8 kind of like snare vibe to it. So that's how that came. The other thing too is, as you can tell, like with the open hat, like if I let that go like this, it might be right. I just don't like it. It just takes up too much space when you play it with everything. So you shape the drum to fit the idea, and then you have the shakers. Same thing. Originally, this shaker sounds like this. See, like it's already getting messy. Like everything's getting messy because the open hat is too long and the shaker now is hella long. So now you're having to deal with the tails of all those drums. So this is where, like, that's why I use MIDI, because then I can just control that. And as I'm mixing the song, all right, let's say I have the right drums, I like them and stuff, then I'll shape it like that. And then once it sounds like stable, right, it doesn't sound messy, then that's how I know, use that to control and get the mix to sound better. With just the length of the drums. And then when you reference to it, people to Anima and stuff, their drums are very tight as well. That's one of the references too that I was using. So I have this here, like, so I was referencing this. Oh shit, that's loud. So this is how I like reference. I reference this. I'll reference this. I reference this. And then from there, I end up with something that sounds decent. You know, I thought it sounded pretty good before I destroyed the drums right now. So yeah, that's why I do MIDI for drums, and also I like to program them myself. I also teach my students to do that, because with a lot of like the samples you find on Splice, yeah, they're cool, you know, but a lot of them just sound like shit. Majority of the time, sonics are already flawed in them, so I avoid them like the plague, because I've had songs that I've worked on where like I had to redo the fucking drums because the mixing engineer was like, yeah, this is too fucked. Like, and those were some sample magic ones, which I think maybe the vibe was, the drums were just the wrong drums for the genre. But there's also other ones that I'll find that are just shit. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good stuff on Splice. It's just, yeah, sometimes it can be too shitty. So if I go on Splice, I'll pick individual drums and avoid the top loops. Because when it comes to drums, like if you think about it, all you're really doing to them, right, like is saturating them, EQing them at max, shaping them, and that's it. If you have to do more than that, okay, then you start getting into pushing them with saturation, adding some reverb and stuff like that. But then in the group, you're going to process them together where you're going to add even more flavor, and then you can either choose to use like a tape machine or this, right? But individual drums, pick the right ones for the get-go and then just process them in a group. That's what I would say. Samples from Mari School. I like some of their stuff. Some of their stuff is also in that list of I don't touch because they just sound too fucked. But like I said, it's maybe because the vibe. I'm looking for more like high quality, not lowered quality, because lower quality is also a vibe and style. It doesn't mean it's bad. It just means, you know, some people use it for certain styles. So yeah, it could also be that, man. What are some other good ones? I don't know, man. I'm always looking. It's hard to find them. Audio 10 is pretty good on the individual drum department. I can't say. I'm usually just looking, like using the ears, hearing the references, and then you can start to switch them out and stuff. Even the snare build, bro. Like, you know, I made that. That's not my song. What the fuck? Fucking boom. I even made like the snare, because if I do this is too much. You know, too much length on that. You tighten it, you put the decay just right? You shape it, because here I think there's fucking vocals in the song or some shit, and like I didn't want the snare drum to cover the vocal. Right? You get that. Oliver drums are good too, if you make that kind of stuff. And yeah, you know, just have fun. Same thing with the bass, but I make my bass lines too, so this bass is fucked, by the way. But anyways, I have to get going. But sample market, bro, don't even get me started with that. Now, sample market's cool. I think I have the Chris Stussy one. Actually, for Minimal Nights 2, I did like a drum pack to it, so I was referencing his drums. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. Not my cup of tea, but you know, again, like I care about the sonics. Like my thing is you drag and drop, and the producer doesn't have to do too much. A lot of these sometimes don't sound the way they should, and usually with sample packs, that seems to be the thing. So for me, it's all about sonic integrity of the sounds. But yeah, I found some good stuff in it. Like, I think some of the kicks are cool. Some of them are just, yeah. But I also have my fair share of bad samples, man. But I checked it out. It's pretty decent. You know, I have to be kinder here. It was pretty cool. I really wanted to check this stuff. You know, that's where these packs are good. The ideas they put, like the synth loops and the bass loops, are fucking amazing, man. That's where I feel like I can improve a lot. You know, it's in like the synth and bass loops and not caring too much and just letting the ideas flow, you know? Because one of the things that I suffer with when I'm making the sample packs is I'll come up with the chord progressions, melodies, and bass lines, but they're in my flavor, right? My style. So I'm like, I don't know if they want that. I don't know if they want that. So when it's more sound design based, it's easier. When it's idea based, I'm like, yeah, like I think if people want to sound like Chris, you're going to get some of his ideas in this pack here. So it's a really good one. I have this one. I don't know when this one came out though, but I was hoping for that new vibe he has. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. It was nice to hang out with you guys, do some sounds for Allstars Volume 2. You guys take care. If you guys were wondering what this is, the baby threw a toy, hit me, sliced my face open.